Hi, and welcome back to Darren Bernard's Poor Boy Crafts. Today this will be a little long one, but we're gonna make a barn style shed miniature for your gaming needs. We're gonna make it mainly out of foam board, but we are gonna have some cardboard in it and some other things and some pieces of wood and a lot of other things. Remember, if you like what you see, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Remember, it's totally free, and share it to all your friends so that everybody else can enjoy this channel, and we'll see what we can get into. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. First of all, we're going to need a pattern. So instead of buying cardboard, you already bought your crackers, so I'll use this to start with. Go ahead and open her up. Find the end of it. There we can open her up. And this should be enough cardboard for what we need. Now to keep her straight, we're just going to go ahead and take our little blade. Remember, these are sharp, so be careful with them. Want to go ahead and cut down it. That gives us a straight edge. Cut down this other side. That'll make it a little bit easier for us to work with here. And we'll grab out our trusty little ruler, and we're going to measure 3 inches. Get us a pencil, if we can find a pencil. There we go. Got a pencil. And we're going to mark 3 inches. And 3 inches. We'll keep on going up the whole thing here. And we're going to draw a line. Go just like that. Now, we're going to find center, which will be 1.5 inches. Go up another piece. Find center 1.5 inches. Then we're going to come up 3.5 inches, right on center. We're going to make a mark. Then we'll come down 3 inches, and then we're going to come down, I believe it is 2 inches. Yes, 2 inches. Now that's where we're going to need to be at. So go all the way to the side to 2 inches. 2 inches. There we go. That's what we need there. Come up to the 3-inch line. Square it up. Mark across. Mark across at our 2-inch line. And then mark across at our 2.5-inch line. Just like that. I'm going to give several lines across there. Now at our center piece, we're going to come down at an angle. Let's see exactly where we did that. Yep. Come down at an angle. Yeah, just like that. And then we're going to come in about 1/2 inch. And that's kind of just guessing, but let's go ahead and make sure that that is correct. Yep. Just about 1/2 inch. Till it looks like that, just like a barn style gable. Then we're going to cut that out. Okay, we got both of our ends cut, so now we're going to place them on the construction paper, and we're going to mark them so we can cut them. Now with this, I'm going to use a razor blade, and I made sure I put a new one in there. So we're sharp and ready to go. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and get this one finished and cut out another one. Alright, so now we got these cut out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some hot glue here. The gun's nice and hot. I'm going to go ahead and use these to stiffen up the boards. My backboards here. We'll use them for backboards. Okay. There we go. And then I'm going to trim them because you notice they do get a little above them, so I'm going to go ahead and trim them. Trim them a bit. There we go. That's decent. Then we're going to make the sides. Now the sides will be 2 inches by 4 inches. Just like this. 2 inches by 4 inches. Make sure that this is correct. Okay, 2 inches by 5 inches. I was off. Yeah, but 2 inches by 5 inches. So now we just need some boards for them. So go ahead and back to the cardboard, and I'll go ahead and cut out 2 of them. Alrighty, now we're going to put these 4 pieces together. We got the backing on the sides and the front and back. So again, using glue or hot glue, so be very careful. Just going to glue that on there, keeping it level. There we go. I'll trim some more off this bottom here to give it a good rounding. Beautiful. There we go. And that's the start of our barn shed. Now, we're going to go ahead and measure our first little indentation here, which should be about 1.5 inches. Yep. So that's what we're going to make. Now these measure 5 inches this way, but we want to have some hangover. So we're going to go 6 inches. So 1.5 inches by 6 inches is what we're going to make our next 2. So we measure them out here. 6 inches long. By 1.5 inches. We need 2 of them, so looks like that's going to be right in the middle. There we go. Now we take our blade, cut that. There we go. Now we got 2 there. Now we're going to grab our metal brush and we're going to kind of just rough it up. There we go. We're going to do the same for the other one. There we go. Then a glue gun on both sides. And then attach it just like that. Now this don't need any backing so much, it's just the frame that needs any backing on it. Now we're going to take our knife right along here at an angle. There we go, just like that. Just so the next one can lie down on it. And then we're going to do the same on the other side. Alright, so now I have cut the next pieces that go on top. You notice I got both of these on here, and I put the angles on them. The next ones that I put on top, I put an angle on the inside, so that when it goes on here, they'll fit nicely together. Just like that. So now I am getting my glue gun ready, and I'll put some more glue in. And go up there. There we go. Oh, hot, hot, hot. Just like that. And then the next one on this side. Do the same thing, only don't burn myself this time, hopefully. There we go. Not too bad. And then we can fill in the cracks with some glue. A little bit. Because the paint will cover a lot there. There we go. And to cover even more, we got the hard paper. That I'll cut out. This paper is artistry paper. I use a lot of that for caps and corners. You can get it at Walmart for like $5 for a pad of artistry paper. Just kind of bend it. There we go. There we go. Actually, I'm just going to put it right on the paper itself. That way I can put it on there. There we go. There we go. And now we're going to make the doors for it. We want the doors to look like this. Now to do that, I want to have some stir sticks. I bought these at Hobby Lobby for $2.97 for a pack, and I'm still working on that pack. But I'm going to measure about, I think this was 1.5 inches. Yeah, 1.5 inches, and then cut a whole mess of them. And glue them in there just like that. And then we're going to cut some catty corners and put on there. Just kind of nip the tip on that one. Oh, need a longer one. There we go. Nip the tip. And then mark the back one, or the bottom one. Just like that. Real easy to do. Just work around with it until you figure out exactly how you want it to look. Then taking the other side. You've already got the cut. That's all you need is the measurement. Just like that. Cut it. Glue. And place her on there. I would just find center. Mark it. Just a lot of just putting it on there. That way you just have a little piece like that. Glue it in place. Now, if you want to, you can just set it on there and actually make 2 lines. That way you get your cuts perfectly. Do that just like that. Then we'll go ahead and do the other side. Okay. Oh, we're back? Okay. Alrighty. My wife paused it. I wasn't sure if we'd back or not. So now we're going to go ahead and cut her out. That's the fun of doing these recordings. You never know when we're going to goof up. But hey, we're not perfect. But we try to have fun with it. There you go. And there's your perfect little door. Or a barn door anyway. Now we're going to glue them dead center of the back and front. Just like that. See, just like that. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Oh. Need another thing of. There we go. Okay. Now we got the doors on. Now we still have siding to do and then painting, but you know, this is getting up to about 20 minutes, so we're going to go ahead and call that there for the day. And next week we'll finish it up with the siding and the painting, and we'll see what our barn is going to look like. Until then, y'all have a good day, and we'll see you later.